my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like and comment.
Hello guys, welcome once again to another recap and review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I think this is the last episode for now till the Olympics end. So I didn't understand. For me, I don't understand why they're going on a break because I don't feel like the Olympics is gonna disturb the show. It's just on one Saturday. So, but anyway, they know what they're doing. They know why they are going on a break. But at least we can go on a break for it. But let's go ahead and talk about this episode. How would you guys rate the episode? Because for me, it was like a 5/10 for me. I found myself skipping some of the scenes a lot.
Well, for me, I would give it. I would rate it maybe about a 6, maybe a 7, simply because like I already read all that. I already seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get more into that. But yeah, about a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, yeah,
How
same
about you,
here.
Shafia?
It's just yeah, same here. It's just okay. I'm tired of the Ken and Trish and Martell storyline.
Oh. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the episode. Started with Stormy and her husband moving into the new warehouse. Congratulations to them. I'm happy for them that they are moving forward with, their business is going forward. We know this is backwards, but still they deserve the congratulations because it's not easy. No matter how the business is, it's not easy to grow your business to whatever level you want it, and they're doing it exceptionally well. So congrats to Stormy and her husband. They're doing an amazing job with the business, with Canvas Beauty. And but the main thing that happened in that scene was them talking about the Martell stuff, and she saying she wanted to tell or talk to Trish. For me, I felt like you said, Shop Reality, that Stormy is going to be doing the job that Tiffany was doing, which is stirring the pot. Which I felt like that was what she was trying to do, because I felt like, was it necessary for her to have gone back to Trish to go and say what Martell said? For me, no. But for the show, yes. For stirring the pot, yes. For drama, yes. And I guess that is what her role is like going to be for this season on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And so I was like, okay, let's see how that was going to play out. But did you feel like, apart from the part where we're like saying she should stir the pot, did you feel like it was necessary for her to have gone to relay the message Martell said to her back to Trish?
Well, she said Trish was her best friend, right? You know,
Yeah,
they've been knowing each other years. So her loyalty is with Trish. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like, if it was my girl, I'd be like, girl, do you know this is what this boy is saying about you? What's up with that? You know, I'm asked because it's out there. You know, it's in my face. You know.
yeah.
Now, as far as stirring the pot, yeah, she's dabbling. You know what I'm saying? Because she's asking all the right questions at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe she felt, like body language and eyes tell everything the lips will never tell you. You know, I'm a people watcher. I sit back and I just watch people. And
Yeah.
hey, I've been living almost 62 years. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 62 years in what, about another 2 weeks? you know, so I've lived a long time and I've been through a lot of stuff. So I'm pretty good at reading people. So I said it the first time they seen each other. Hey, they've been involved. I've never been to Huntsville, but I can imagine. The geographics of it is kind of small. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows everybody. Everybody done probably slept with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I called it. It doesn't surprise me though.
What about you, Chef Reality?
As far as Stormy's role, that's your question. What was the original question? I'm
Yes.
sorry. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't call it stirring the pot. I just called it like being a bone carrier or bone collector. Because I would think stirring the pot would be somebody who just, adding something to the mix, start something like Giselle and Ashley do on Potomac. That's what I would consider stirring the pot. I think her role is just to deliver the messages and to keep the storyline going. I think she's doing a good job at it, and I would say that Kimmy was the one who would be doing that sort of thing. Because like, you see Kimmy like what 4 times? Like, where is Kimmy? But other than that, I'm tired of this. I don't know what made them think that this was going to be such a salacious storyline to bring this woman on the show and have her go on with this thing. It just seemed like it was a concerted effort to give Martell a storyline this season. It involved this woman and this man. She unfortunately she just doesn't translate well on screen, and it's not her fault. Maybe that'll change in the future, but she just doesn't translate well. She doesn't have enough personality. Her facial expressions just don't translate well. Not everybody is meant to be on television.
True.
Oh, it seems like you're driving, Chef Reality, right?
No, why? What's the matter?
Oh, there's this like when you're talking on your mic, like there's breeze blowing. So I thought maybe you were driving.
Oh no, I had the air on. I just turned it off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, moving on. We saw Destiny and Martell finally made up. You know, I expected a lot for this scene and I was underwhelmed.
You there?
I don't hear any anymore either.
Oh well, the scene with Destiny and Martell. Why does Martell always have that robe on when they're filming at his?
I don't know. That was just uh, like I just
That's like so 1980s, right? Like a
yeah,
1980s TV show.
like a smoking jacket, huh?
Something. It's like, does he wash it regularly? That's what I want to know. And then the shorts. Why do you have that on?
Yeah, seriously. Like, was this early in the morning? Why didn't you call her to come when you was fully dressed? Like
Right.
what's going on with y'all? And then the comment he made about the baby, you look just like your uncle Martell. I wonder how could that be? Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Melody already said y'all slept together in so many words. You know?
It was so inappropriate for him to be saying that stuff. And he's friends with the father, right? Isn't that supposed to be his childhood best friend?
I'm not really too sure. I thought she was the childhood friend.
You're right. But I think he's supposed to be the friend too. It's just like this weird thing of in this town, everybody is connected. Remind me not to move there.
Yeah. They probably all cousins and brothers and sisters and don't even know it. You know?
Right. It's bizarre.
Yeah. You
Well, what did you
know,
think about the scene of her going over there? That was a cute outfit she had on, but what you think about their
Can you
scene?
hear
Oh,
me
she's
now?
back.
are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me now, right? I don't
Yes.
know what's always wrong. I don't know what's always wrong with my Wi-Fi. It's always fucking up. Just tripped
Okay.
off without warning.
Oh. Well, the only way mine
Anyway,
goes
and were you
off
guys
if
saying something
somebody
when I?
makes a poll. But Shop Reality was saying something interesting.
Um, anyway, okay, what was she saying?
Oh, I don't. I think I was done. I was just. I just said
What
her
did Shop
outfit was
Reality
cute.
said?
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I think I was done with my statement. I'm sorry. I'm getting that
Oh,
noise again. I got to turn this off.
oh, okay.
Oh, oh, I was
Okay,
saying
I'm back.
that
We were just talking
the
about the
scene was
kitchen sink.
giving
That is
me
all.
delusional vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was saying that the scene was giving me delusional vibes between the two of them because there is. I understand that Moses and Sonny did something unforgivable, painful to Destiny, but I also understand that there's a time to just like let it go and move on with your life. And I think for me, at this point of the season of the show, this is 12 episodes now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you should let it go. Keep on repeating it and being like, you're not adding it like, oh, did he wear his ring? Why did you want to know whether he wore his ring when he was coming to see Martell? What was the essence for asking? Whether he wore his ring before coming to see Martell? I didn't understand that question. And Martell now feeding into a delusion, like, yeah, he still wants you. I'm like, I did told them, are they okay? Like,
Yeah. Why did
I see why they are
that?
friends because two of them will feed into each other's delusion. You said?
I said you're
I didn't hear
right.
what
I
you said,
forgot
Shopee.
Martell. Can you hear me? She can't hear me. Can you hear me, Little
Yeah, I can hear
Girls?
you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was surprised Martell said that. He is
I said,
messy. I think he still wants you, or whatever he said. That was not cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
That I was like, what the heck is that? Why are you feeding into this young lady's delusion? Why are you making her feel like there's something important? Like, are you not supposed, as a good friend, if you are a good friend, because that's what I would do if I'm a friend, I would try to make you understand that this relationship is done, dusted. Yes, it was a painful situation. Yes, it was a hurtful situation. Yes, you might not want to see them or be in the same vicinity, the same area, or live in the same town or city or whatever. Yes, all those things. But at the end of the day, he is married. It's not going to remove the fact that he's married. It's not going to change the fact that he's married. You get? And let it go. So just because yes, it was shady him naming his business law, whatever, justice law. Yes, you guys were having plans. Unfortunately, he ended up not including you in his plans. But you now feeling like, yeah, he still wants me, and your friend is busy hyping you up, like, yeah, he still wants you. The both of you are bad friends for each other. I'm sorry to say. The both of you are bad friends for each other because if one person cannot tell the other person, babes, you need to wake up from this dreamland, then both of you have a problem because um I I didn't understand what they were doing. But anyway, how did you guys feel about that scene? Because for me, I just felt like it was just bunch of two people that were just being delusional.
Yeah, but like Martell said, everybody has to have a side chick. Maybe he's volunteering Destiny to be Moses' side chick to Sunny. Because why else would he be saying, "Hey, he's still into you and he wants you," and like, really, I didn't get all that from that little scene that they re-showed. He never said, "I'm still in love with Destiny." No, those words never came out of his mouth. you know, Martell, he
Mm-hmm.
is, oh my God. But I liked what Destiny told him. Like, you seem to attract, what did she say? You attract some of the most negative people in your life to bond with or something. kind of
Uh-huh.
close to that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I kind of liked what she told him, that little bit of information, because sometimes God will throw you a little bone from somebody else, and you got to listen, you know, and understand what's being said to you. But as far as that whole little scene, yeah, they were tripping. He must have been drinking some of that wine before she got there. We was talking about the bathrobe. Like, that's a no for the both of us.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I don't know who does that.
Mm.
And walking around with a glass of wine in his hand, shorts, a little tank, and a robe on. And we've seen him in that robe before, because there was one time when Arion went live and he joined the live. He had on that robe. It's like he really does wear that robe. I hope he
Mm-hmm.
washes it. He really wear it, walks around the house with that on. But anyway, as far as the scene goes, yeah, it really wasn't much to it. I guess they were just trying to establish that these two are friends and close friends by having her go and film with someone other than the ladies, and then giving him something to do. It's like there have been a concerted effort, and I wonder if this goes or coincides with when he put out that memorandum or whatever that was at the
Mm.
beginning of the year, of show me real life or not show me at all. So maybe this was their response to
Yeah.
that. Okay, we're going to find
Real
other
life.
things for you to do. Yeah, and they're
Mm.
giving him stuff to do that does not involve her.
Mm.
And I'm telling you, they really are giving him something to do. It's quite interesting how they acquiesce to his demands, allegedly, because now he
Yeah.
does have
Mm-hmm.
storylines that he's attached to. Yeah. But did you guys get a chance to see Mark's
Yeah.
interview? You did? Okay. And he said that he thought that
We
Sunny and
who?
Moses thing, he had an interesting take.
Why is it?
I think I must be delayed. Am I delayed?
No, I can hear you right on time.
You can hear, I think I'm delayed for her
No,
though.
you're not.
I'm not okay. He had an interesting take on the Moses and Sunny and Destiny situation. So when you guys get a chance, go watch the interview.
Who was that interview with?
Maurice on Carlos King's
With
channel.
Carlos
Oh,
King.
okay.
They inter- yeah, well, no, it was
Oh,
with Dustin, but it was on Carlos's channel.
Okay.
okay. I guess I will check it out after the review. Now, that aside, like the episode was giving me skip, 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 skip. I think I even watched it in 5 times speed. So, in case I forget anything, please just remind me. We've not talked about it.
Oh,
Anyways,
Letitia and Maurice,
um,
about what he's going through with
Destiny
Blaque.
meeting up with Latricia and Stormy
Oh, okay.
at the gym. Now that particular scene was funny because you said
Oh, I didn't say anything.
you were saying something for your
She's
girl.
delayed. You're delayed, Uzo. You're hearing us like
Oh,
a few moments after
I'm
we've
delayed.
said our comment. Yeah, you're delayed.
Wow. Really?
Maybe you should try going out and coming back in.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can hear you, but you are
Uh,
hearing us like 3 or 5 minutes after we said something.
I
I
kind of
mean,
had
three to
to
five
change my
seconds.
network again to see whether this one is better. I
Or you
hope
can.
I'm hearing you guys perfectly now. I
Oh,
had
okay.
to change
Okay.
my
Okay. Go ahead.
stuff. So Tricia, Stormy, and Destiny meet up. And do you believe that Destiny? Do you believe sincerely? Okay, no. Oh my God. Letitia and Marsau. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. How did you feel about that scene that Letitia and Marsau were talking in their at Black? My own take was I felt awful that people are targeting them. in any certain way, shape, or form. I'm not a fan of people targeting anybody in their business. Coming for somebody's business, trying to shut the person down, trying to close this person's business. I am not for that. I don't love that at all. That aside, but in the how will I put it? The distrustful person in me will now talk about it also, because for me, I think I've grown to a certain level where, and I've seen things where somebody can literally sit down. Okay, let me just say, um, because I experienced it first time with my dad about 6, 7 years ago. If my dad was to sit down in this room and tell you, like, he will build up a story for you, you'll be like, wow. He makes believe. There is no way you will find a loophole. His lies are always, when they say someone is a chronic liar, and the ones that you hardly catch up in their lies, that is that was who he was. It will take you years to catch up with his lies. Now, oh, I grew up with that kind of person, and later on, I started seeing the loopholes and started finding out that almost everything I knew about him were all lies. And I think that just put a distrust to me that no matter how the person is, he's handsome, he's cute, he's good with his words, but he's a chronic liar, and a good one, a very good one. So that,
Who?
you said,
Sorry, I'm lost. I'm lost. Who are you talking about? Who's a chronic liar?
I'm talking about my dad. I'm not talking about anybody on the show. I'm talking
Oh,
about my
okay.
dad.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I was trying to make a reference because I was like, I feel bad that some more people are going against them, but the me that already had knows how not to really trust people like that until I really see you, or I stay in front of you, because I've seen somebody lie so good that you be like, wow, I need to believe this person, until you find out that all was just lies. When he was giving, when he was saying what he was saying, with Letitia, I felt bad, but at one other side, I was like, okay, they've been shutting down your business over and over again. People have been trying to shut down your business over and over again. Excuse me, I don't know how it works over there, but I know that over here in my home country, if yes, some people might be bullied, some people might not like your business and they'll go and report you. But I bet you, once you report somebody the first, the second, the third time, at that moment they will start to know that, okay, this is just a targeted um effort, except if the person that is targeting you is probably somebody that is high up in the hierarchy, that is literally maybe in a place of power, right? But if it's just mere
Mhm.
people or trying to bully you to, or trying to stop your business, once you've caught once, twice, thrice, I believe the organization should have known by now, with how many times they were saying that they've tried to disrupt their business, tried to shut them down. I believe the organization that is in charge of all these things should have known by now that most of those calls are just useless calls, are just calls that are just nothing. It doesn't mean anything. They're just creating nothing. So why, my question would not be now, why is the organization still trying to shut them down even when they know that those accusations are baseless, or whatever the person or whosoever the people are that are calling and making this accusation or saying whatever they're saying to shut down the business, or the lies that they're lying to try to shut down the business? Why is it that, see, this is 2024, and I think Marcel has been complaining about this for a while. He complained about this last season, that was last year, and even till now it's still the same thing. He's still complaining about it, that people are trying to shut down the business. Why is the organization still believing those fake lies, or those fake calls, or whatever they do, or whatever, however they connect with them, to still try to shut them down? That is the question I have.
Okay, well, from my understanding of watching the scene and trying to listen, he
Yeah.
said that they were given they were hosting a homecoming. Now, To me, a homecoming means somebody has passed away. It's like a repass. This is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. You know, so I don't know where Blaque is in town, but when you're hosting something, you got to think about parking and zoning. The area zoned for that many cars or that many
Yeah.
people, and he's a hot commodity. Like he said, people come from out of town and be like, "Hey, are you open?" I came from over here. I came from states over just to come
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying? That place is a hot commodity. You know, I I understand his frustration. You know, maybe he needs to do a Black part 2 somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And put it somewhere where it's kind of like on the outskirts, where he can do all the parking that he needs, like a banquet type of hall. You know what I'm saying? That this would be the thing I would think of, but I understand his frustration, as a business owner, to keep feeling like, hey, I'm pouring my money all into this community and they're trying to stop me, shut me down. And, you know, I understand.
But my own is, if he was claiming that most people complain, right? Most people try to call and make false accusation the against Black,
Hmm.
then they will try to come shut them down. And what I'm trying to say is, if this calls have been happening for, let's say, over a year or 2 years, by now shouldn't the organization know that these are just false alarms?
I don't know.
I don't.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm just saying. I also heard him say something about if you're not down with a certain church out there and you're not like rubbing elbows and uh, you know and these people have been having their business for hundreds and hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a little secret
Mm.
society. If you're not part of it, yeah, we're gonna stop you at every roadblock that we can possibly
that's it.
manage. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
sounds like exactly what it is. Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like what it is. Now, as far as homecoming, it was for the football team. It
Oh,
was the
okay.
homecoming for
Oh,
AMU University. That's what
okay.
it was. And they were actual, yeah, they were grand marshals. It was a big event, like a 3 or 4 day event where Black
Okay.
was having all these different events. Um,
Oh, that's cool.
and I'm trying to find a video. Yeah, I did a video on it because they had like many different events planned. And then there was something put out on Facebook where people were saying that the events were canceled for Black, and it was just a bunch of
Oh,
mess
wow.
going on. And the title of the video, it says, "Someone tries to sabotage Marsau and Tisha's
Oh, wow.
event," or whatever it's called. It's an old video I did. Yeah, someone tried to
Mhm.
sabotage it. I got to go back and watch it, but there is a clip in it where I can play it for you guys if you want, where someone, when they're putting down the football field in the parking lot, I think that's what it
Yeah.
stems from. They use the parking lot, put artificial grass. Now, this is just my speculation. I could be wrong. They put
Right.
artificial grass down the parking lot and marked it off so that it looked like a football field. And I think they had
Hmm.
set up cabanas, and it was just going to be like a huge event. But it sounds as though someone is constantly trying to get them shut down, and to echo what you said, Living for My Girls, sounds like it may be a old boy sort of network or something, where he said that
Yeah.
since you didn't go through the church, you know. And then Uzo, it's a small town. So when you were saying,
Right.
how come the people don't understand that? Yeah, it's a small town where everybody knows each other, and if
Yep.
they don't like you, you're not in, then they
Yep.
kind of just set their own rules and know there's really nothing you could do about it. I guess you could probably go to the governor and complain or whatever, but in those small towns,
You know
it's
what?
who you know,
I,
who you're related to, and
yeah.
affiliated with.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they all play golf together. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's in everybody's back pocket.
Well, that's why I was trying to understand, because for me, I didn't understand what he was saying. It felt for me, maybe because I was like not really that into the episode, I felt like he was giving more of a motivational speech to his wife than understanding what he was saying. But that's what I was trying to understand where he was going, because I was confused. Is he trying to say the fans were disturbing his show? Was he trying to say people higher up? Because that, I said, except if it's somebody of power that can do that, that can literally try to ring you without you, without you being able to, stop it, or for them to understand that these things are just false. Because I feel like if it's someone like me now, right,
Mm.
and I'm calling every day and I'm trying to stop you from maybe whatever business you're doing. I'm calling every day to claim one false lie or not about your business. If I call the first time and they rush over to your business to try to confirm, and I call the second time, the same thing. I called the third time, I called the fourth time, I called the fifth time. I believe that if I'm calling again, at least for the 10th time, they will just be like, you know what, she's just that's what she does. She's just looking for attention. I don't understand. I don't know whether you
Yeah,
understand what I mean.
I understand what you mean, but I think
Yeah.
they probably also have to investigate anytime somebody complains, because I think he said the health department, fire department, everybody was there. So if somebody calls, every time you call, they've got to investigate it. But then he said
Mhm.
something interesting when he said people outside of this community is trying to control what's going on in this community. So I was wondering, is he trying to say some sort of racial undertones to it? So it sounds as though there were some things that he was leaving out. And if you watch Maurice's interview, Maurice says that it does get resolved, but I don't know if you guys are going to see it. So maybe it's not going to, they're not going to what actually happened. But if you guys want to listen to what this little clip of what somebody had said when they were putting down the artificial turf, just listen in.
Mhm.
How y'all doing? I'm at Blaque Cigar Lounge, and letting y'all know the parties this weekend are not canceled. Somebody's on Facebook saying the parties are canceled. The parties are not canceled. I'm at Blaque Cigar Lounge. The parties are not canceled tonight. We are still setting up for tonight. Sexiest party on turf. Don't worry. If you got a section, you still get your section. We're still having a party tonight at Blaque Cigar Lounge.
And that's pretty much what he was saying. So it sounds as though Marsau was referring to what happened homecoming weekend, which was a part of that video where people were
Mhm.
online saying things had been canceled, because you heard him say the day of he had to go to the mayor's office and plead or whatever to get it not shut down. And then I guess after that, people kept coming after them, and then they were shut down because somebody had announced that they were shut down. Remember that a few months ago?
Yeah, and
So I don't think
also
this
in
time
next
was,
week's episode.
yeah, it doesn't sound
Hello?
like it was the fans this time. It sounds like he's saying somebody in the community or outside the community is coming for them. They have haters.
No, because that part was confusing to me, because I was like, I felt bad when you were saying it, but I was not thinking, because if it was fans, I don't believe they should be taking it serious at this moment. Like, it's been 2 years, so who is? uh, That's what I was confused about. That's what I was like, I just felt like the scene was just too much for me to really understand. But now I do understand what he meant, and I hope that they resolve it, because those kind of things is always hard, and I hope that they can fight it to the end and probably win the battle at the end of the day, because I know this is probably might not even be the last of those kind of things to happen to them. So I hope they can overcome this particular um situation. Oh, now let's go back to Destiny and Stormy and Latrice meeting up. I felt like that scene was just a filler scene. The only thing I want to pick up was the fact that when Stormy talked about the Martell stuff, the way Trisha or Trish was like, no, Ben, the way she's too firm and lied. I almost believed her. You know what? I was pissed off because I believed her in that scene when she was like, I didn't even make it at the door. I was like, okay, so Martell is lying. Martell is a liar. Fast forward, she is talking to her man just for her to say, oh, by the way, I did go to Martell's house. Like, so disappointed that I was like, okay, Martell is a liar, just to find out you were the liar. Why did she lie to the girls? Because I believe if you say Stormy is your friend, Who was she hiding from? Was it Stormy? Was it Destiny? I didn't understand. Like they've all been in okay, Stormy has not been in situations, she's married and she's still with her husband. But I believe Destiny has been in situations and you know, like why did you think she lied about that situation? And I felt bad for Ken because I'm looking at her now with a certain kind of eye because the timeline itself it in itself was not making sense to me. I'm sorry. The timeline itself was not also making sense to me.
I don't know. First off, she doesn't have a good poker face. Like when Stormy was asking her, her body language, she started looking at the ground and and if I didn't do something, I'm gonna look at you eye to eye and tell you, hey, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I can read people. You know, she looked guilty. You know what I'm saying? And like when she got to talking to Ken, she said, "Oh, I forgot. I died. I died inside. How you gonna
Oh,
forget it?
as in, my God.
Anything, a conversation, you know, uh, a kiss, a hug, going over to somebody's house. Oh, if it was all about working out, what time of day was it? See, I'd have been asking all the questions like, how come you didn't meet at the gym? Was you guys in gym clothes? You know, yeah. Ken is good. You know what I'm saying? But he looked like he'll tear some shit up. Like, don't piss him off. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But yeah, she is like, I already knew though. You know what I'm saying? But she is a mess. I guess that's why they brought her in, you know? And my thing too was, why was she always saying, oh, he act like he don't know me. He act like he don't remember me. Like, why was that such a big concern to you? If somebody forgets me, hey, cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I remember you. You don't speak to me. I'm not speaking to you. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna bother me that somebody doesn't remember me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it seems like it's something more than that. He don't remember me like after all the good times we spent. That was going through my head. Like, why would you care? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she's a little mess ball. She don't know what she doing. She don't know what she wants. She's confused.
What about you, Shop Reality? What did you feel about her line?
Yeah, I was disappointed too. It was like, oh, I forgot. I could see if it was 30 years ago, but didn't she say like 4 or 5 years ago? And why did you go to
Yeah.
his house? And why would, and if it was for exercise or for training, why would he need you to train him? He is in
Exactly.
excellent condition. Why does he need you? I could see maybe he wanted Ken to train him because he wanted to get bulkier. Why would he need to train you? And why would you need to train him? And it was, I just feel kind of bad because, well, I guess I shouldn't feel, I could feel kind of bad for her because I think the story would have come off much more salacious if it was a different person playing the role, because like I said, she's not translating well on screen to me. And I can understand being in front of cameras is pretty tough your first time around, but like you said, her facial expressions and well, you know, and it's just like, okay, it seems as though they told her to be evasive. So she started off the season being evasive. Now she's letting stuff come out a little bit here and there, but it's not giving the punch that I think they had expected it to give. Like that we were going to be like, oh, dun dun dun. For me, it was just like, I really just don't care. Too many scenes with her, too many scenes with her and Ken. It's just too much, but this is what they have given us so far this season. Has she been on every episode except for maybe the last one? No,
Almost
she was
every
on the last one
episode.
with her ex. Yeah, almost every episode. So I guess this is what we're getting this season. This lady and how she's connected, and They've got something for Martell to do this season. Seems like that was their goal.
Mm.
Man, this particular goal is the wrongest goal because I'm so happy that they are going on 3 weeks break. Even if I feel like the break is unnecessary because the Olympics is not disturbing them, but I'm so happy
Yeah,
because
we needed
it
it.
had, after the first 3 episodes in the season, the remaining episodes has just been manageable, land, boring, everything in between. You'll be picking and choosing what to do, and it's showing. It's literally showing because when I go to because I go to all those big bloggers that review the shows, and I go to their reviews to watch what they have to say about the episode, and their views are not doing as good as it was doing like when we watched the first episode, the second episode, the third episode. Like it's
Mm.
I'm literally like, I hope the second after the 3 weeks, because we will be getting the girls trip, right? So I hope that would like literally redeem the season a little bit. That would literally, I hope it will redeem the season a little bit. But talking about, okay, so we'll soon be ended the live. Talking about the next episode, which will be in 4 weeks' time. Do you feel that Melody, because a lot of people were like, Melody was kind of shady trying to invite Sunny to this particular event, the girls trip. But for me, I feel like it was not shady. She didn't invite Destiny. According to the story that I did hear, it was Tisha that was pushing for Destiny to be amongst the girls that will come on the trip.
Mm.
Um, so would we say it was shady for her to have also invited Sunny?
Well, I mean, Sonny's part of the cast. You know what I'm saying? Sonny hasn't done anything to Melody. I mean, you know, they're social. You know, they're
Mm,
friends. Maybe she invited her just to extend an, an olive branch. Hey, all of us are getting together. Would you like to come?
mm,
And then when she told her, hey, the girls ain't really vibing with you. So I don't know if you still want to come on this trip or not. It's up to you. I didn't think that was shady. I mean, that's kind of giving her like a warning, before the shots are fired. you know. So no, I didn't think it was, anything wrong with it. I mean, they work together.
how about you, Shopper? Do you think it was shady for Melody to invite Sunny?
No, I think that I'm sure they knew who was coming on this trip. Like Living from a Girl said, these people are filming together. This is a TV show. They know she's filming. She's going to be on the trip. No surprise. I think we as an audience are supposed to be surprised, like, oh, you invited Sunny. I think that's what Kimmy said. But I'm sure these
Uh-huh.
ladies knew all of them were going to be on the trip. It's just for us as the audience to be surprised or shocked, like, oh no, they invited Sunny. I mean, this show is supposed to, keep our interest. If we don't keep pitting Sunny in the mix with Destiny, then what else will we be talking about? So the only storylines we have are Martell and this lady connected, and how this lady
Uh-huh.
is connected, her husband or whatever, and then Destiny and Sunny. What else is there? There's nothing else going on. We're not seeing the construction project between the Scotts, which is good. I'm not interested in that. But it's like these are the only two storylines. So I don't think the ladies are surprised. And no, I don't think she was shady. I think this is a part of this is how reality TV works.
Yeah. What did you feel about in the next episode where Latisha made a statement to Destiny that Sonny is trying to steal your friends? For me, I didn't understand that statement and why she should say that because Sonny has really not made move of stealing anybody's friend. And what is even stealing of friendship? Do they steal friendships? I've never
That
heard of people stealing friendships.
That is so elementary. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could be friends around me. I don't care. I'm not gonna get jealous, because I'm a introvert who's actually extrovert. You know,
Yeah,
I like being around people, but then I like being to myself when I'm
alone.
with people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If that makes any sense.
yeah.
You know. So yeah, I I just thought Tisha was trying to be messy. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I felt she was trying to be childish. I
Yeah,
felt
that too.
she's trying to buy into this case of, because literally we've not really seen any storyline about her or surrounding her or anything. So I feel like she's trying to buying into the case, make a mountain out of nothing. And I believe that that will be the situation on this girl's trip. I believe that a lot is going to happen, because if they're already having this mindset before going on the trip, imagine when all the girls are together. Wow. One thing about girls being together,
It's gonna be some shit.
things are gonna go down really. Without the men to
Can't wait
control
to
them.
Yes, I can't wait to see what happened. Why did Stormy post the chess piece? Oh my gosh, we got to see what happened with that. And then Destiny and Sunny. I wonder if something happened because Sunny posted up herself looking sad on Instagram and talked about God give me the strength or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it said, but we've got to find out why Stormy posted the chess piece. Oh my gosh, what happened?
Stormy, she posted the chess piece when? Recently? Or when they went on
No,
a
remember
trip?
on the trip. Right, right. So you're talking about the trip. I say, yeah, we can't wait to see what happens. And why did she post that chess piece? What happened on that
Yeah.
trip?
I want
Can't
to know
wait
what
to
happened on
see
the trip,
it.
because I remember her and her mother came live then. I was like, shade went down, but they were not really forthcoming about what really went down, but we know that something went down. So I want to know what exactly went down. But at the end of the day, I love this season that um it has been a little bit quiet. Like, we're not anticipating anything. We know that yes, something happened, but we cannot just guess like this is what happened. That's the best part I like. That no, at least I'm not guessing this is what happened. I don't already know. Like last season, we already knew what was gonna happen. We already knew what this one said, this one did. So I'm happy at least when we go into the girls' trip, we'll be like, yeah. And I want to see what I want to see, because I know Melody went with her friends, Shanita and Lauren. I want to see how they will be in case one of the ladies come for Melody. But do you think any of the ladies are gonna come? Is gonna come for Melody? The girls' trip?
I don't see who would possibly. I mean, because the stuff between her and Stormy is just old. You know what I'm saying? That's old.
Yeah,
You're
very
my
old.
friend. You don't want to be my friend. You know, you distance yourself. Hey, that's old. You know what I'm saying? So who else really has anything
Destiny is
really
gonna be on
exciting?
the trip.
Oh, yeah, that's old too. That's old too. Melody is done with Martell. You know what I'm saying? So anything that comes after that is like it's like trying to put on an old pair of shoes after you gain weight. It don't fit no more.
Well, let's see if it will stay like that, because I really wish that nobody come. I want every other person to have drama. I want every other person to have drama. I don't want it to be drama that will be involving old storylines, broken friendships. The friendship is broken. Let it stay broken. Nobody wants to fix it. Let it stay like that. It's not by force. Okay. So I hope it's not gonna be over broken friendships and broken relationship. I'm tired of those things. But I'm anticipating and waiting to see what will happen in the next weeks. I'm sorry. 3 weeks time, right? Or 4 weeks
Right.
time. See an
Right.
episode
And
for
you made a good point. Like, why are they going to be going for 3 weeks? Are they going to be showing some Olympic Games on that network? That's what I'm wondering.
that's
Why did they need
that's
to
what
be
I was
gone
saying,
for
that
three
it was
weeks?
unnecessary.
Yeah, like, oh, the
Just
Olympics. Oh, like, are people sitting at home now? Oh, I can't wait until the Olympics starts. Like, this is not
I don't know.
1980.
I'm such
People are
the
not
thing
like,
is that
we got other stuff now.
I'm such a sports fan and I love watching sport. But I know that there is no way that anything about the Olympics is going to crash with Love and Marriage Huntsville. No way. No way. By the time of the day, they finished almost all the sports they want to do, whether athletics or anything. It would have been done by then. So when I saw Carlos put it out, I was like, how is this a problem? Every other show is still going to be airing, right?
Right. I wonder if
So
maybe
I'm
this is an
confused.
opportunity for them to regroup. Maybe they're gonna regroup and get some time to maybe, I don't know. I
Re-edit.
don't know. Maybe. I don't know. That's just speculation. Maybe that'll give them some time to change some things around.
Yeah,
But you're
please. They
right, it
need
doesn't make
to.
any sense. And the demographic of people who watch this show, I don't think that age group is looking forward to the Olympics. It's predominantly female. Are they, "Oh,
Exactly.
I wanna see the Olympics." Doesn't make any
In
sense.
every 100
They
female,
even
it's
on
like only in every 100 female, it's only like 10 of us that are interested in sports. I have female friends. I'm the only one that's interested in sport. I'm the only one that goes to that watch footballs, that watch wrestling. My friends won't find it odd that I love all those things. But so imagine that number. I'm like,
right,
why are they going on a break?
right, 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 makes no sense. And where is the Olympics this year? I don't even know where it is. Is it in Australia? I don't know,
Paris.
where is it?
No, it's at
Oh, it's
Paris.
in France. Okay, so the
It's at
time
Paris.
zone is not gonna be that far ahead. That's not that far ahead. I could see if it was in
Yeah.
Australia or Japan or something where
Mhm.
the time difference is a lot of hours. That doesn't make any sense. And unless they're gonna be
Mm.
broadcasting some of the events, I can see if they're gonna be broadcasting, but in this day and age where we
At
have
all
all of these ways to watch sports and watch the
with all
games,
these
we don't
sports
need you
channels and
taking off
everything,
3 weeks. Yes, they can
can they
watch
have
it on YouTube.
yeah, exactly. You have a lot of ways to watch the Olympics. I don't think Owen is planning on airing the Olympics. I don't think that. But anyways, that's for them. At least it gives us 3 weeks of rest. Probably when we come back with fresh brains and fresh perspective, we might find the show more interesting than we found it before it went. Uh,
Touche.
let's just see. And it's true what people are saying. Family Empire, is it Family Empire or Fa-
Oh,
it's
the one
Family
that comes
Empire,
on
right?
after. Yeah, I think so.
Yes, yes.
It's more
Mhm.
interesting than Love and Marriage Hornsby. I'm sorry to say. And
Yes, it's good.
um, funny enough, is the fact that nobody is talking about it that is like surprising to me.
Mm. Yeah,
It's so it's so good. I don't understand these people. Like, well, everybody with their own niche. They don't want to watch it. They don't want to watch it. So uh, that's their own cup of tea. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us today for another review of Love Marriage Huntsville. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks' time for another episode on Love Marriage Huntsville. Don't forget to like on this video. Don't forget to click on the social button down below to subscribe. See you guys next time.
bye.
Bye.